What's going on, everybody? Sound like a man. Till again. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Everything culture. Today we're gonna be talking about Guyana. Anyways, so Guyana is a country located in the northeastern corner of South America. It is 83,012 square miles. Here's some fun facts. The people in Guyana are extremely, not even a little bit, extremely diverse. Excuse me. Like extremely diverse, like extremely. 29.5% are black, Lami, and then 39.8% is East Indian. 19.9% are mixed. 10.5% are Amerindian, which is like the original peoples. And then 0.5% are like other people, probably like the white people, because some white people still live on these Caribbean islands, so it could be them. I don't know. Here's some more fun facts. Fun facts. Number 2. Guyana is the only English-speaking country in South America. Boom. So if you want to go to South America and you can't speak Spanish and you can't speak Portuguese, go to Guyana. They speak English. If anything, it's just mixed with a little bit of seasoning because, and we're going to touch on that in fun fact number 3. Even though it's in South America, it's considered to be part of the Caribbean. Boom, mind blown. Yeah, Guyana is considered to be a Caribbean country, and it's because their culture is it's extremely similar to Caribbean cultures in general. Like the accent, the Guyanese accent is similar to the Trini and the Virgin Island accent. Like the music, a lot of reggae and soca and stuff like that. So yeah, like if you want to knock 2 off your list, you want to go to South America and you want to go to a Caribbean country, Guyana. It's like knocking 2 off on the bucket list. It's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I do not like that analogy because I do not support animal violence. Anyways, moving on. So, Guyana, it's one of those places where since there is a heavy East Indian population, a lot of like the celebrations and stuff are mixed with East Indian cultures like Diwali and other stuff. Like there's a lot of like Indian attire, Indian celebrations, Indian food plays a big part in Guyana. Like they eat roti and chana, which is Indian food. So yeah, they eat roti and chana there, which is like I said, the attire, the food, the dance, especially the dance, like they do Indian style dancing. So the East Indian population especially because it's the majority there, plays a major part in a lot of the different happenings in the culture. So And that's why it's extremely similar to Trinidad, because in Trinidad there is also a large Indian population there. So that's why Trinidad, they also have their own roti and their chana and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why they're extremely similar, and that's why Guyanese and Trini people, they get confused a lot of the time, because the accents sound extremely similar and there's like minor differences here and there. Um, but you'd have to really be engrossed to like figure it out if you're like not, brought up hearing it and stuff like that. So yeah, so I love Chinese food. Chinese food is great. It's amazing. It is awesome. Uh, I like roti. Roti is like naan, but not naan. It's like kind of like a bread, but it's extremely good. Um, I've never been to Guyana. I would like to go to Guyana because it seems like a very fun place. Um, because of all the different influences, you have a Caribbean and then the Indian, and it just comes and mixes into one and creates a beautiful culture. And I love seeing like the mixtures of cultures because it just makes everything it just makes it seem like it's not too far off. I'm saying, like, seeing cultures mixed is a really cool, it's really cool experience. Like for the Philippines, it's like Chinese and Spanish. Like that is like the weirdest combination I've ever seen. So it gives them a variety of different foods, variety of different cultures and stuff like that. So I just feel like that is extremely cool. So that's why I feel like Guyana it's like rare. It's like extremely rare because it's in South America, and it's the only English speaking country in South America, and it's in South America, and it's Caribbean country with a heavy East Indian population. Like that's mind boggling. Like I just feel like that's extremely cool because it's it's just weird. Like those three things, you just don't see that. You wouldn't expect that, you know. I have an uncle. He's from Guyana, and he's really cool people. So, and I watched this Guyanese YouTuber. So if I can take those two and account them for, if I take those two and, uh, you know, assume that everybody like them, they're like extremely cool people, like extremely cool. Like they're chill and they're funny, and that's something that I could honestly already expect from Chinese people because they're Caribbean people, which is their Caribbean people are just cool and friendly and they have a good vibe in general. So yeah, Chinese people are really cool. They just seem extremely friendly. Um, the culture is great. You know, there's still parts of the Caribbean culture and there's still parts of the Indian culture, which makes to create this nice culture. And it's very nice that they still have a very large population of the original people that live there, because a lot of the Caribbean countries, they don't have a large population of the people that live there because the conquistadors and those people, they they need they mostly wiped out the original peoples, you know. So it's good that there's still a very large population of the original peoples in Guyana. And I would love to go to Guyana, which is because I love, once again, I love Indian food and I love Caribbean culture, and you mix it together and it creates this beautiful thing that I also love. Anyways, that is the end of my video. Goodbye. Until next time. Peace.